The only 7 dupes that I place on my fragrance wearing shelf to rock every single day. What's going on, guys? My name's Nuit. Welcome back to AROMATIX. So we're not going to wear all 7 of these on the same day, but you definitely can. You can layer it. That's 7 sprays. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyways, these are all fragrances that I would personally place on my shelf if I had to stick to currently the only ones to rock. If there's not a fragrance you see here that I personally love, it's not for any reason that it's not good or it's not worthy of keeping for life. It's just that these, for the most part, have mass appealing traits, seasonal versatility. You can wear it all year round and all that good stuff. There's a lot of factors to it as well. Sometimes you want longevity, so that way you can have the entire day covered. But in this case, I wouldn't necessarily want something that's extremely long lasting and loud and crazy strong, right? Because at that point, it's like you're wearing it every day. Do you want to be obnoxious every day? Nah, not really, at least not for me. There are some times where I'd rock my fragrances, AROMATIX, by the way, which you can get right now on Joma Shop for crazy low prices, which is niche. There's one that's a raspberry and leather, and the other one being sexy ass cardamom and tobacco. Today's list is gonna consist of mostly freshies that are probably some of the highest quality ones. So let's go ahead and get started with one of the first ones by AROMATIX. It's called Odyssey Mega. This was a Clone War winner, or the dupe, the best one of YSLY Eau de Parfum. And that fragrance in itself is one of the best men's signature scents. It's got something aromatic that's sugary, that's also very clean and blue. It smells like shower gel. You guys, it's shower gel and a little bit of tea. That's what I get. I get this crystallized sugar vibe from it too. Very compliment worthy and also very easy, safe, and inoffensive. After amassing so many fragrances that smell like that, this is definitely the best one. Don't waste your time on a lot of the other ones. This is the best one in terms of longevity, in terms of overall scent profile, etc. The one gripe I have is that the atomizers on some of the old bottles were not really it. And usually one spray of this is probably like half of a designer. So make sure to spray it a little bit more so than you would normally. Otherwise, it's really good. Total amount of sprays for this, I go up to 8 to 12 sprays because of, like I mentioned, it's going to be that. And it'll also work for every single season. Moving on to the next one is Elegance. This is straight up class. For the price, it's absolutely mind-blowing. It's called Nusuk Al-Mukhtalif. So they're different. The silver one. Make sure it's the silver one, not the gold one. The gold one is okay. I mean, it smells like saffron, oud, etc. But this is what you want. It's magnolia, it's white florals, it's this juicy pineapple that does not smell like Aventus, thank God. It's completely different and extremely unisex. There's a certain level of delicacy to this one. It does remind me of a fragrance that Lamar, I believe it is, but my God, it's so freaking it smells like class. It smells like class. Fresh, light, delicate, floral, sophisticated, and excellent for any occasion and season. You can wear this also for dates. You wear it all year round. But personally, I think it'll do obviously the best during the warmer weather, but during the wintertime, it still carries on and it does a really good job in terms of its performance. I was pretty surprised to get a 7-hour, 8 hours, even in the wintertime out of a fragrance like this. So Nusuk Al-Mukhtalif, it's a must-have if you're into the brand. By the way, this is a sister company to the brand of Riffs, and they've been doing some crazy shit lately. You want to check them out, boys. Moving on to the next one, it wouldn't be a proper list without Club de Nuit. That's it, man. Club de Nuit, intense, man. If you're gonna go for any of them, guys, it's the EDP and the Extrait. I personally would recommend the Extrait as of now. And also, by the way, the scent profile changes just a little bit because of that Extrait and increase in concentrations. They cleaned it up a little bit too. There's a slight bit of sweet nuance underneath it as well that kind of just takes a little bit of that edge and the acidity off. Otherwise, the EDP is a classic one. This thing does Aventus better than Aventus does itself, honestly. Performance for both of them is gonna last you the entire day, and that's pretty much it. I will say the EDP seems to project a little bit more, but dude, you need way less sprays when it comes to the Extrait. You have been warned. In terms of sprays for the EDP, I wouldn't go more than about 7 sprays, and that's honestly being pushy. And in terms of the Extrait, no more than about 4 to 5 sprays, you guys. But otherwise, you can wear it everywhere, including the gym, and that's generally speaking where all of these will fall. You can wear all these to the gym, and that's one of my biggest portions of the day and why these are very specifically going to be a part of this list. Because am I gonna wear oud to the fragrance or to the gym? Yeah, to test. But I mean, if I wore Myriad to the, well, I have actually, I did, I had to. But this is choice, okay? I don't have a choice otherwise. I usually just wear new fragrance every fucking day so we can review it. Moving on to the next one. We have to have something classic, modern, barbershop-y, all at the same time. Classic and modern, yes. Ghaith by Khadlaj. Underrated, you guys. And I truly believe, honestly, I don't know why. I think just people just jumped on the Essed train and they never got off. But this is in fact the best when it comes to Sauvage Elixir style DNAs, which is barbershop-y, which is, I wouldn't call it fresh. It just smells very masculine. It smells like fern and also has the most vanillic nuance to them all. Wow, it's so good. This is so good. It's got that licorice vibe. It's got that lavender, the oak moss style of DNA. Also, that's very smooth and softened out with that vanilla. Pressurized atomizer on this one you have to make sure to spray this on close because of the way that it plumes. You can really miss a lot of that mist on your body as well. If I had to pick one, it's this. And it's not a clear-cut Sauvage elixir, and that's what I appreciate it for. So whenever I want to smell just like class and smell like a man, bro, like I didn't trim my chest hairs this day, I did. Shit.
I'ma treat you like a bitch. You gonna call my chest hair whenever I tell you. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and this old hoe ass gonna do it Thursday, Fridays. Stand your ass up too.
Give him the comb, man. Make him comb bitch.
You know what?
Open it up. Comb his chest.
So I'm not gonna be wearing that right now. Simple as that. Sprays for this, I'd go about 6 to 8 sprays as well. Generally, that's where I like to stay, but you do have to make sure that you're getting the entire plume on your body as well. And that's the thing with the pressurized atomizers, man. They're cool and all, but like, if you don't spray it all on you, then yeah, you get the idea. Next one is musky. It's clean. It's got some florals. It also has a unisex vibe to it. This is called Azure Royal. It just smells like a clean air of florals and light citruses. I would say light citrus is similar to like pear, something that's very diffusive and clean, man. It just smells like fresh linens hanging during the summertime with just fruits, but not anything it's just very specifically like pear. I get that very similar style of diffusivity that you'll get with the note of pear. This actually reminds me of Versace Dylan Purple for her, except less feminine. So it gives me those vibes, something that's very ethereal, it's very light, it's very elegant, it's easy to wear. I believe it has like the note of hedione, which in itself, it's kind of like this white floral that fluffens things up and makes a scent profile very 3D. That coupled with those musks and those fruits, you end up with something that almost smells like a cloud of just cleanliness and that touch of fruit. Beautiful scent profile. I will say that I went nose blind to this while rocking it because of all those effects. However, I did get a compliment at like hour 9. It's called Ahmed Al-Maghribi's Azure Royal. If you're looking for elegance and class for daily wear, this would be one of the best ones. Now, I know they have a lot of other scent profiles that you can wear every day as well, like Cough, and a lot of these brands will also have those. But for me personally, these stand out just a little bit more so, and that's why I picked these. Moving on to the next one, speaking of standing out in high class, Arsh by French Avenue. This is a lemon meringue pie style of fresh scent that's also very masculine in its backbone DNA, coming from some of those woods like vetiver, but man, super refined and very high class. It kind of reminds me of Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche meets Gentleman Reserve Privé. Or, sorry, what is it called? No, Gentleman Reserve, that's a boozy, man, this thing right here. Guerlain, that's what it is. Guerlain Platine Blanc. So this has almond, it has lemon. They both have similar notes if you look at the note breakdown, and they kind of have a bridging of notes in between the Allure Homme Edition Blanche and also this one right here. So it's this lemon frothy style of fresh scent with a woody style dry down. Elegance is what this one smelled like. And that's the common theme that I have with these fragrances is like, I only like, if I'm gonna signature scent, it has to be something that smells expensive. I love niche, but when a dupe can do what these are doing, why the fuck wouldn't I? Wouldn't I? Seriously. Because it's like, I'm getting niche and I won. Like, I won. You just won with this video right now. That's it. Oh, damn, that doesn't look good. Has that been there the whole time? What is this even? Anyways, back to the video. Arsh. How many sprays? 6 to 8 is usually the safe spot for me. Moving on to the next one, we might as well wrap it up with another French Avenue, and this is called Essence de Blanc. Say whatever you want to say out there. This is the best imagination inspo, and it's very, very specifically for one reason and one reason at all. It's the tea. The aromatic tea note is the most prominent in this one. A lot of brands get the DNA very closely, but they just don't get the greenness and the aromatic nature of that bite that comes from the tea that cuts through the DNA. This is the only one that does, okay? So I know a lot of your favorite reviewers probably say this and that. I smelled them all. And I promise you it's not because it's French Avenue. I could care less. Or I couldn't care less. The truth is the truth. This is a banger, and it's the close thing to imagination. It's called Essence de Blanc. So this one's performance will also give you longer longevity because factually, fragrances that have less volatile notes like just citruses, and including that aromatic, having the emphasis on the aromatic is gonna give you a little bit longer longevity because of its molecular weight. So this will last longer. The amount of sprays, I would personally start off with 6, test your tolerance, and go from there. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. These are the 7 fragrances or fragrance dupes that I would put on my list. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Let me know down in the comment section, what's the 2 fragrance dupes that you would place on your shelf for constant rotation? Just 2. I don't want you guys to be over there like, you know, busting a freaking vein and a vessel. I mean, you should be doing the other thing. because that's actually healthy, but busting and bursting vessels in your brain, definitely don't do that for just thinking about fragrances. Also, don't break the bank trying to buy fragrances as well. But if you're looking for some of the best deals, check out this code screen on the screen itself. You'll be looking out and helping my channel as well, because I do buy all of these fragrances, and the kickback that I get allows me to come back and buy more and tell you guys the honest truth about all of these. My name is Nuit. Thank you for tuning back in AROMATIX. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh shit, I forgot Vulcan Fue. It's not even out yet. Let's just leave it there.